I forgot to unmute. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Hello, everybody. Happy Halloween week. We are here. It's me, obviously. And I am excited to play some more Final Fantasy XIV. But first, we're just going to test something really quick. I just want to make sure everything is working better. I did some troubleshooting today and tried really hard to get my my computer wouldn't lag as much, because it shouldn't lag. I feel it it normally works, and I think I fixed it, but we're gonna see if that works today. And also, I'm just trying to figure out a few things, one of them being why my Final Fantasy XIV always launches in full screen, and then I have to change it back to what's what I'm looking for. Sorry, I opened my stream on my phone just to make sure it was working, and then you could hear me. Okay, we're good over there. In full screen, I have to change it to bordered window. But first, if I go to my recording screen, look at that. Now, my camera's a little bit bigger. I did some messing around with that stuff. And let me do one thing. We're doing some organizing live on stream. So we drag you up to maybe there, so people can see the quest still. Okay. Tab back into the game. What's my FPS look like? 60? That's pretty sick. Alright. That's good. So, next step. How do I do my UI layout again? Okay, right. So we go here. Wait, no, I go to HUD layout. I want to... not that. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna figure this out one day, and everything is gonna work beautifully. Okay, how do I get to my trance gauge? I want... okay, hold on. Exit out. HUD. So that's giving me the party list. The pet hotbar. How do I... how do I get the stuff under it? System. Okay, wait, no, never mind. We want that. Hotbars? Okay. And then we're gonna drag you down just a bit so you're under my camera, so chat can see you. And, well, party, let's get out of here. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Okay, Aether flow gauge can go there. Carbuncle, you go there. No, Carbuncle, you go here. You go here. Party list. You go there. Save. I think? Yeah, we're in business. And then the last thing I do is... what? Hi, Cheese Whiz. Something D's nutta. Anyways, what's up? Welcome to the party. I'm just doing a little stream management. Recruit these nuts. Okay. I mean, I think it's okay, right? I just wanted to make sure. I was trying to make my camera give me a little more room so you can see my arms and stuff when I'm sitting up, you know? Because before I was like stuck in I was trapped in a little prison. So I just had to do some rearranging. And I did a lot of stream editing, like behind the scenes stuff to get my FPS to work better. So things should work smoother today, I'm hoping. It already feels smoother to me, to be honest. Okay, so we're jumping in. We got to do self-management, which is in the Adder's Nest. And to do that, I need to go to Gridania. Which is starting right here. So the real question, I did watch your video and I showed it to Ronnie and Ronnie was like, what is going on? And I was like, you know what? I've played like 20 hours of this game and not even I know at this point. But yeah, I can really see where when you know what you're doing, you can get the management down to go crazy. Oh baby, having 60 FPS feels so good again. This is what life is supposed to be like, I think. Alright. Vorsai Ilwa. We know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the science. What's more, if we are to... I beg your pardon. 'Tis a habit of mine to think aloud, but tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? I'm here. At your request. Alright. Tell me what's going on. What's the problem? Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the twin adder? Sorry, my destiny's already with the Maelstrom. You're basically just cycling your summons and inserting Aetherflow actions immediately between them with as little delay as possible. It's an active job, but you get a lot of instant cast time. And I have an instant cast ability, which I haven't really used, I think. I have it. I just haven't used it like at all. Maybe that'll be a thing to learn today. Okay, morning. Sorry, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you. But other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the 12-wood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the Elderseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for the reason that the Sylphs' relation to the Primal Rambo has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Sorry, one sec. Oh, it feels so good to be able to tab out and my FPS doesn't tank. I'm living the dream right now. At the opposite end of the spectrum is the Black Mage, who goes out of their way to sit rooted to one spot for max damage and spitefully glare at the healer. Yeah, I heard they simplified the Black Mage. Was that you that told me that, or was it someone else? Maybe. It might have been you, but some of my friends are, you know, really deep into Final Fantasy XIV as well, so it could have been them. Friendly as they appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Suffolk tribe, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Oh, I tabbed out and there's the FPS tanking, but I'm just getting myself set up. One sec. Black Mage is simpler, but all about sitting and blasting and being memed on like Dragoons. Yo, when I played 3, I liked the Dragoon a lot. Obviously, the Dragoon is probably different in 14. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen to only one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. This is where you Scions come in. They backflip off a cliff. Yeah. It is really funny when they just, like, they jump up and then you kill the enemy in, like, 3 before they come back down and they're just up in the sky. I would hear from the other side, the sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve my liaison. This is where you come in. You got it, buddy. The sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. Expedition 33. Okay. A friendly palavar. That's how you say that, right? With the Sylphs, this should be pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Hut. I believe the ferry departing the Wet Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palavar indeed. I hope this will be straightforward, as you say, Papa Limo. So basically, the reason we were having such bad FPS, let me see something, is because I use Meld for streaming software instead of OBS right now, and I just like Meld better. And there's a duplicator thing that I wasn't using right, so I was losing a lot of FPS trying to render a lot of stuff. Alright, where is... Okay, it's over here somewhere. Dragoons are sometimes known as the floor tank because of a bunch of their positional moves and mini jumps that affect their position. So they end up in an AoE and going to battle with the ground. You're saying like they jump and they end up in an AoE? Alright. We're gonna find our way here. Yeah, they can get killed pretty easy if they're not mindful. Also, today, so, have you maxed out every class? Cheese Whiz? Not yet, okay. But you've just played enough that you're super familiar with them. Come on, let me over there. Okay, this might be the long way around, but that's fine. But yeah, once Rodney gets home today, we're recording some spooky games for YouTube. So I get my JRPG. The heck? What's this? Achievement exchange. Interesting. My JRPG fix, and then we get our spooky game fix. This feels like a whole different... Let me see something. I had the graphics turned down. It's working right now, but, you know, why am I playing that stinky little graphics if I don't need to? Take me to... Alright, that took us down to 50. That should be fine. Alright. Spooky games. Please play Barney's Hide and Seek. I mean, you gotta be honest. If you saw Barney coming at you, you'd probably be scared. We found this game called the Cabin Inspector or something like that, where you have to inspect haunted houses. You have to, like, figure out if something gives a tell that the house is haunted. Hey, the ferries docked at the base of this hill will carry you across to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Hey, I'm crossing the ferry here. Wait, let me make sure. To the East Shroud. Wait, which one do I want? Or is it... No, it's gotta be that guy. So I need... Instructed you to take the ferry from Wet Shore Pier to reach the East Shroud. Hold on. Which one did you tell me to take? Across the lake. You need to take if you have business in the Honey Yard or 9. But how do I know which one? I'm not attuned to this? Okay, wait. So we want to get to the Hawthorne Hut. Hawthorne Heights. And Hawthorne Hut. We don't want to go to the Lavender Beds. We want to go... So it seems like we want to go here. Sweet Bloom Pier and East Shroud. There we go. Okay. So I can see the quest straightish ahead. You're 70 in everything but Paladin and Scholar / Summoner. And Blue Mage, which caps at 80. Okay. How long would you say it takes to max out a character, or does it just vary? Hello, Wild Hoglet. Yo, look at this guy. We don't have any problems, right, Trient? Look at him. He's just doing nature stuff. Oh, goodbye. Weeks, if not months, doing dungeons. Okay. Leave me alone, vultures. We're cool. You don't gotta mess with me. All right. First things first. Get the crystal. And then the chocobo thing. I gotta remember that. Wait, why am I walking like a peasant? Oh, the crystal's up. Oh man. do, do, do. Isn't Ilvies? Isn't that the band that sings What Does the Fox Say? I wouldn't know. They just make me laugh every time I hear them. Okay, there's that. And keep going this way. There we go. Hello. Indeed, I am Amlane of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs. Yes. For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Alright, Rolf. From Ed and Eddie, hook me up. Kick the cabbage. Come to learn a thing or two about the sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Just tell me. I'm like, is there a cabbage in here somewhere? What's the cabbage? Oh, wait. Eddie, right? It's been so long. I always think of the what does he say? The trial of the fish trial where he's slapping Ed with the fish. All right. Beg pardon, my friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days. And there's a clutter in my noggin now. You'll see. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck than with them. Okay. Yo, what up, Isabel? The sylphs, yes, father told me his stories plenty of time. What I've always found most captivating is how the concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do to best not underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up with massive glyphs, squiggles, and chokeable scratches. Teehee. Alright. There's a dog that lives above us, and sometimes they bark at stuff out the window. But every time they bark at stuff out the window, it sounds like a little bit like they're a yappy dog. And it sounds like brakes are screeching outside, but I'm like, on this side of our... is a forest. I'm like, damn. Someone's driving back there? Alright. Mon. The sylphs, inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our mast, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of the ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Okay. And... that's not what I want. They're over here. Blazette. 420 Blazette. The quickest way to a quiverworm's heart might be through her stomach, but don't think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on the sylph. They'll sustain themselves by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Okay. Alright, Rolf. Thank you for the fetch quest. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like an honest toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is just a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It may help win the favor of our forest friends. Alright, so I gotta dance on them. And nobody can take Richard Rad in a dance battle. Oh, still here? Great. There's one more thing you should know about sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along a, what was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking about it a matter of days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Bro, we gotta help you out. We gotta get you on some... Oh, hello. We gotta get him on like a cognitive training plan. She is this way. It would be really funny to make like a supercut of all the times you popped up in the background and be like, you know, he's right behind me, isn't he? Who's messaging me all the time right now? Oh. Ronnie wrote a story, and then I edited it for her, and Google Docs is like, hey, did you know you commented on this? Rosa Hawthorne. A peace offering? Wait, is your chair a a vehicle or a mount? A peace offering for the sylphs? Were it anyone? That's sick as hell. I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the Ochu. Wind chew that exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an Ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. I need to stimulate a plant? This is getting awkward. What is this mount from? Which one? Oops. Like, is it from Final Fantasy? Is it from a specific Final Fantasy, or is this just a game-specific item? It's just in the game. Oh, okay. I was like, it kind of feels like in 12, like a guy would come floating out and be like, you know, you're on my airship. Oh, I haven't summoned Carbuncle yet. Take that. Oh, I didn't want to attack you. I'm sorry, Hornets. All right, back to Rolf we go. I wish you didn't have to like dismount the talk and stuff on you know, your mounts. This guy, he kind of fits in here. Like, he feels like he should be in this village. A flying version of a craftable chair. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milk root. But of course, those sylphs quaff the cloudy stuff as quick as I do. A flagon of mead, the effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Yo. Oh, that's so good. Now, I assume. Am I like? I was like, if you could like get a pose where it looked like I'm like you could be like a whole new world. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I gotta talk to this guy again. do a kickflip. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that awful, god-awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They're not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parlay be a fruitful one, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you regale me with your adventuring tale. And before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Ameline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and pass along my regard. We're stuck with this guy forever. How come yours is a different color? Is it just from a different event? Same species. Okay. The seasonal mount species. Sorry, I'm tabbed out for a sec. Give me 1 second. All right. Hello. You mean you could have just like put that conversation in the conversation we were just having? It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out the young Sylph by the name of Kumuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our people on many occasions and has a close ear of his tribe. I see that Hawthorne... that the request cut out. Oh. I have something of far greater importance to deliver. A missive. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of an envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May 12 will give you good tidings. Okay, so they kind of streamlined the game for new players because there's so much going on. There's so much content. Alright, so... Doo-doo. It is kind of weird, like, if I... You know, I get in games when, like in Monster Hunter, when the new expansion comes out, and they give you the armor that, like, power levels you. But, like, I don't really care about the... Oh. The, what's it called? Lore. I mean, like, I care about the lore, but I don't care about, like, speedrunning it. I'd rather have it. This little vegetable people... You got the turnip guy, you got an onion, an eggplant, a tomato. Oh, look at him. And even some things that I don't think I can identify as a real vegetable. Alright, we've made it. The music is so Kingdom Hearts coded here. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing one might be different story. Alright. Buddy, you're about to have your mind blown. Look at this dance. You can't comprehend such moves. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones if walking one would talk to this one. This one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Alright. Here you go. And here you go. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. I beat you to it. Aye. We come to pay our respects to your elder and learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Man, all the reading aloud gets to me. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought Milkroot, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed envoys. The letter carried by Richard here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seer herself. What, still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking One's waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Richard's jig insufficiently jiggy? How dare you? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around. Okay. Silence potion. NPC tries to use their manner of speaking and they're like, what the fuck? What are you saying? Why can't I understand you? Like so they try to speak in like the cadence, you know, they'd be like, I dancing one, you know, and they'd be like, why are you talking like that? Sleep. Weak. I don't know, man. I'll take the silence potion, I guess. Alright. Say, Richard, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you greeted hardly any of them. If I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventure expressing interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, there go those bloody leg cramps of mine. Oh, the snowman, I didn't even, my brain didn't even, it didn't cross. And then also I was like, what the hell? Alright. Hey, Sylph, you ever seen a snowman dance? Walking one knows. Oh no, the snowman's in the fire. There we go. Walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. I just realized if we go home for Christmas, I'm gonna have to like find a. Well, I don't know how long I'll be home for, but I was like, I gotta find a way to do the seasonal event. Walking one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if walking one learned a secret, walking one could not weave the same way. Hello. Hey. Oh, I see. I didn't do backslash. This one is enjoying streaming one's questing. Ah, walking one is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder of Forest City knows how to dance into one's hearts. Okay. I don't know why I clicked on you. My brain fried for a second. Richard would like to hear good news or the better news. The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to a little solace. The better news, when I thoroughly recovered from my cursed leg cramps. Hell yeah, level 30. Richard, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to aid the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. That said, Sylphs are not known to share their worries. No. I can't turn the camera enough. You'd be better off inquiring with Hera Amedia of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to Sylph's troubles. I heard like a car's a big sound. Delivery time. Yo, I'm in a feud with USPS. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventure with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Los Salas are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from malms around here are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Ziz Gorlins and Gallnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts in the forest, they are not easy to come by. When you are done with the deed, seek out Kumuxio. He's slow to warm up to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. Sounds good. Alright. So many arrows to follow, so little time. Slay a Ziz Gorlin. Alright, brother. I hate to do this to you. Step 1. Carbuncle, get in there. One down. Ziz nuts. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh. Tron? I've never seen a Tron movie. I've only ever seen memes of Tron. I don't want to kill the lemurs. Nobody has seen Tron. Except for Jeff Bridges, because he lived Tron. Holy crap, level 50. Okay, wait. I was heading towards something, and then I saw the scary guys. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, wait. No, yours. I don't want to click on you. That's a passive level 50. A B rank hunt. Oh, okay. So they're just chilling, like, until the hunt happens. Come on, Carbuncle. Let's go find some gifts for our new friends. Lemurs. Ah, King Julian. One of several weekly targets you can be assigned to kill when you unlock hunts. That was one of my biggest complaints about 12, is I wish there were more hunts in it. Okay, so now we got to go back. You guys stay over there. We're cool. We're cool. they're mad. All right, you guys chose this. You got Littlefoot? Every time I turn around, you're just on something new and crazier. Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all night. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Okay, but what if I gave you these? Dancing one brings brownie bushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. Oh, and now I've got a new guild quest. This one asks Dancing One forgiveness. This one must have many troubles since Walking One last came to our abode. This one must always be careful. Always be careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel comes from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. This one begs Dancing One to help this one know more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking One, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking One in house and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are coming after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. My new title is Dancing One. The Suspicious Presence. Hello. Shush. This one says, steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary. Oh, look at that. They're so cute. And scary ones have scary friends. Do mounts have different speeds, or do they all just go this fast? You're out of excuses? You have to do everything you never wanted to do now? Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking one carry big boxes. Maybe walking one hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Giant gnats, get out of my way, guys. I'm just trying to have some conversations with the local people. How do I get up there? Victa. Fearsome types clad head to toe with steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Alright, last one. Look at this guy. You know, let me see something. If I go inventory... Which one do I like better? Ground speed is dependent on ground speed upgrades by progression and an item you buy. Flying speed is always as fast as possible. There's a small number of mounts that start with +1 mount speed even before you unlock it, but I think they all cost money. Okay. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I never used it. Okay. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Okay. And then... So we don't really want you in here. So I gotta go. Remove. And then, is it under... Mount? Yeah. While on Chocobo, a Chocobo icon will appear on your status effect bar. The action you use to mount your steed. Oh, we got the music going and everything. I mean, I gotta like it more just for the Waltz the Chocobo music. Holy crap, it's been an hour already? It might be a shorter recording or stream today because I'm off today and you know, Rowdy works for the government and she has been reliably notified that she is probably in line for the furlough. Hold on, let me just make sure she didn't send me anything important. Nothing yet. Alright. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? When your lows are furry. Yeah. I mean, we pay our rent way ahead of time, so we're pretty set, but like, it's not great. This one sees steal walking ones from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep through trees. This one thought steal walking ones are nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steal walking one try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow dancing one's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steal ones hide. This one knows dancing one will go looking for steal ones, yes? Holy crap. Hello! Oh, yeah? Well, look how cool I look on my Chocobo. Oh, what a mech. Now, just put, like, the Gundam Wing theme music over it. Okay. It's bro. Oh, you get, is that Fat Chocobo? Hey, what is the, have you played 3? I beat 3. I never used the Chocobo mechanic that, you know, you can summon him with the Gashal greens, and I was like, what is the point of this guy being here? All right. So this, oh, I'm going the wrong way. There's probably quests to get different Chocobo skins, right? Or maybe you unlock them with the, like the... That's true. When you do the, what's it called? The recruit, like the Maelstrom stuff, and you can buy skins or maybe, I don't know. Alright. Get away from my suspicious box, sir. Oh, shit. All right. Get in there. Can't see shit. All right. Oh, I forgot about Outburst. I haven't used that yet. Okay. Now. Here we go. I don't know if you could hear that piece of ice I was just... Hello. That piece of ice I was just chewing on, but hopefully not. Dancing one is back. This one breathes sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing one found something? Dancing one found paper inside box. This is message from Empire. This one can read walking one's symbols. Message paper has name of food. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks all mentioned come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steal one's walking? This one fears this one's home, but dancing one has helped this one today. Dancing one must promise to always be friend to these ones. I like that Gasol greens look like Brussels sprouts. Black fat chocobo from gifting 4 subs during special promotion. Okay. Helpful one arrives at good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in belly of Beastly One. Yeah. Alright, so we're going over here. Through the Ziznuts nightmare. What? Walking one wants to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than those that summon the primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this is likely place to build a home, but then meddling one arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling one is forbidden from following this one away with meddling one. Okay. Alright, here we go again. Okay. So I can customize it later. I mean, eventually, once, what is the demo's 30 days, right? Eventually, I'm gonna be forced to spend money on it. Claxio refused to return and went deeper into the forest. This one saw touched ones lurking in forest. Helpful one must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread on forest floor. Those things will lead helpful one to Claxio, but hurry before one touch takes Claxio away. Alright, off we go again. These Gorlins are like, can you stop running through our house? Wild boar. The wild boar, whatever the boar's name is in the Hades too, is giving Brownie some trouble. As long as you've never added a code for the game, you're in free trial and have unlimited time to access everything up to the end of Stormblood. Okay. And which expansion is Stormblood? Disease the Treant. Okay, so we've got one whole expansion to go after this. Level sync. Meddling one is back. This one told meddling one to be gone. Tell Kumuxio that this one will never go back. Never. Oh. Touched ones? Touched ones should go away too. This one is a good one. Everyone should just leave me alone. Stupid cabbage. Be on guard, Richard. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to a Malja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They're not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Swear up. The cabbages must be destroyed. I still can't use this. Or I can. I think I used it wrong, but... There we go. You said 3 or more enemies, right? Is the general rule. A Marlboro? Not the stinky one. The stinky one is scary. Yeah, get away from me. Damn, this one's strong. Ah! Okay, there we go. This one is safe. This one was so scared. Claxio, one has been worried. So very worried. Claxio unharmed. Still in possession of wits. The terminology for primal enthrallment is tempering makes it obvious sense for Ifrit. They have different terminology like drowned, tempered again for the lightning. Yeah, it could they could be like storm forged or something like Stormlight Archives verbiage. Alright. Still in possession of wits. And meddling one, why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Kumuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away. Little one, solace. This one was just afraid. Struck would be good for lightning, you're right. Shocked it's too simple, but, you know, it could work. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are like. Touched ones did, but this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling or helpful, this one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace. Well, that should be... Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. All right. Hello. Did you enjoy witnessing our noob battle? I'm trying to think of... Static doesn't work, obviously. I was trying to think of something to do with, like, the, you know, like, electrons, blah, blah, blah. Do, 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 do. Leave me alone! This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is... Man, the problems never end for these people. Mount speed has increased. Why'd that happen? Alright. Oh no! Oh, they got spam got him. That's okay. Kumuxio would make a confession to you. This one must ask one's forgiveness. This one made promise to take kind one to see Elder One, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder often goes into forest, but never, never for this long. Kind one will help find Elder, yes. Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of walking one named Buscarion. Buscarion may know what happened. This one would talk to Buscarion, but walking one do not always trust these ones. Would kind one talk to Buscarion for me? Kind one comes from Gridania, yes. In Gridania lives many kind ones. This one begs of kind one, please go to Gridania and ask fellow kind ones for help. Alright, so I should do my what's it called? Class quest first, right? Now that I kind of finished this area. I don't think it super matters, but I think that's what you said before. Take me back to my hometown, baby. Oh, the FPS still being in the high 50s here? Oh, I fixed it. Wait, why am I walking when I can just teleport there? Take me to here. Take me to church. I worship at the door. Man, 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 man. Alright, what's going on? I've been expecting you. As ever, Kalia predictions proved accurate almost down to the moment, and her mind is especially sharp with such a dangerous confrontation in the offing. The Yellow Jackets have contacted us with word of Duzmaga. It appears his merchant vessel is presently anchored off the coast of Bloodshore. Once the pirate's business there is concluded, rumor has it that he intends to embark on an extended voyage to the east. It will be some time before he returns once more to Limsa Lominsa. If we pass up this opportunity, Clea will lose her chance to settle the score with Dazmaga, and we risk the Foreseer stumbling once more into the blackest melancholy. Simply getting close enough to Dazmaga will prove difficult. Clea has, however, already formed the solution and has set her grand strategy into motion. Your first task as undertaking is to travel to Costa del Sol and deliver the set of directions to a fisherman named Eorzea. You got it. I can do that. Alright, so Costa del Sol. Now that I'm starting to understand this game a little bit, just being able to travel around this quickly feels great. Let's ride, Chocobo. Dun, 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 dun. Oh shoot, am I like at the bottom of a hill? No, I'm okay, I think. I am not okay. I wish I could fly just a little bit on the Chocobo. Just give me a little flippity flap. Okay, maybe I was fine. I see him. I thought, oh, come on. Can you go away? Okay, you did go away. Good news. What is it you want? As you can see, I have my hands full fishing. Ah, thanks for that. I've been told to expect you. Hope you take the... You're to take one of me earrings and deliver it to the cook. Okay. And they're back in Costa del Sol, right? Yes. To victory, we ride. Speaking of cooks, I have only eaten some carrots so far today, and I'm excited for lunch. Yes, and how might I help you? Master Gejeruju is expecting his breakfast any moment now. A fresh herring? Why, the master does enjoy a bit of broiled fish. This might even earn me a few extra coins. You have earned yourself one of my homemade eel pies. I should tell you though, your Arcanist colleague was quite insistent you take the pie to Master Gejeruju rather than scoff it down yourself. I can do that. Alright, oh. Hello, sir. He's so small, I can't click on him. What brings you to my, I use the term facetiously, humble abode, dear sir? Heavenly aroma. Are you perchance carrying an eel pie? How commendable that you should research the delicacies that tickle my fancy before daring to intrude upon my most ponderous of ponderings. Speaking of ponderous, well, I was speaking of it at least. I have a hefty purse of gil to persuade you to relinquish your claim on that pastry. One moment, if you will. I have been instructed by Malaven's Gate to assessor to hand over a message to whoever delivers an eel pie. Take the purse you received from Master Gejeruju, hand it to the dancer Eoldegif, as she prepares to return home. Alright, how far away is she? Not too far. I gotta... I was way too zoomed in. Yes, if you're looking for a dancer, then I would first see your coin. I have 3 children to feed, no time to waste. Oh my, that is quite a purse. My precious darlings will eat like kings this week. And such a simple job as well. I was told to expect you, you see. In return for the coin, I'm to give you these. The leather satchel's from Mikote's friend, and the Pario is from me, the last time you delivered to Drogo. Okay. I was starting to wonder about the class quest, because it's been a while since I've had one, but I just hadn't advanced the story enough. Alright, guys. I ain't got time for the likes of you. If you don't get if I don't get me work squared away soon, the master will have me head on the pike. You got something for me, you say? I do. Hey, now ain't this Eald gift Pario? That Mikote last said someone be bringing me a gift. What could I couldn't refuse? And stick me with the pitchfork if she weren't telling the God's own truth. You're supposed to have this bottle of wine. Take it to the Flying Shark and pour a cup for the sailors. What a drink in there. That's what she told me to tell you any road. I'd watch me back if I were you. Them sailors are the meanest bunch of cutthroats I ever did see. Trust Clea, or however you say her name, to come up with a quest this convoluted. Alright, you guys want some wine? You want me to taste your wine? I ain't one fast enough free grog. Limalayan's deets. Now that's a bloody fine drop. If we ship this stuff to the east, we'll be selling bottles by the crate. You're coming with us back to the Morning Star. The captain won't have a word with you. Wait, am I being kidnapped? They set me up to be kidnapped by, what's his name? There's a good lad. And as for ye, Miss Dancer, you stick close to old Hereskiskrat. It gets damn cold in them long sea voyages. Heh heh heh. Oh. Oh. What a plot. We'll talk later. All right. I'm starting to see the shape of your plan. Although, why did it require so much trading? Is it because you didn't want him to suspect that anything was up? You ready then? We'll be off as soon as the boat's loaded. Let's go. Ah, fine grog and fine women. The captain to be pleased with this haul. Pray do not stare so. This was the most expedient method of getting access to the ship. I will take that satchel from you now. You may have it back after I take the items I need. What mischief are you two out about? I was merely borrowing some clothes. You wouldn't wish me to catch a chill from this brisk ocean air, would you? You'll be dancing yourself warm once we get you on the ship, lass. Gross. There he is. Does Maga himself. Probably posting on Truth Social. You better slip off that ratty robe before you meet the captain. Of course. Oh. Damn. How'd you change that fast? I'd be happy to show him the performance that awaits. That bitch Admiral's lapdog. Come back for that lesson, have ye? It is I who shall be teaching this day. My lecture will focus on the manipulation of reality through applied strategy. Enough of this damn yapping. By the time I'm done with you, you'll remember who your real master is. Alright. Step one. Hit that. Hit that. Carbuncle. Okay, ready up. And then hit him with the AoE. Alright, keep it going. Carbuncle, get in there. Holy crap! I cannot see what's happening in here. Oh! Hit him with that. Ah! So if I come over here and do this, alright, you almost doesn't Maga. You had to wait for the arrival. You rabid little cur. Our numbers matter not. It is strategy that will win this battle. Prepare yourself, Duzmaga. With your defeat, will I cast off the shackles you've closed on my soul? You think so? Think your fancy magic's a match for my blade? You've got another thing coming. Give me one of these. Carbuncle, get out there, buddy. Does his last name is Poisonheart? I just noticed. It's not horrendous, but it is a little funny. All right, there we go. That went faster than I thought. Does Maga now face his defeat? He will flee to the starboard rail. Obvious. Next comes his attempt to escape into the sea. You think you're pulling me strings, do you? Think I'll dance to your tune? Well, I ain't falling for your bloody tricks. It's at this moment he notices the Yellow Jackets I had you summoned in my explicit instructions. Look at that. She's playing checkers or chess while everyone else is playing checkers. You were a fool to return, does Maga. I hear you're fond of shackles, so we brought a set especially for you. Alas, you've been captured. You've been defeated by a more brilliant foe. Ganondorf has been put in jail. Thus concludes today's lecture. Thank you, Richard. The strategy would not have succeeded without your flawless execution. Which suggests that my tactics yet require more work. One must allow room for some small deviation. I believe, however, that I now understand where my calculations went awry. It is time I sought out our guildmaster. Oh, okay, goodbye. We're like, oh, that Clea. Pray convey to Mistress Sturbergein my fondest wishes and my appreciation for all that she has done for me. The true test of my strategies now begins. More like Deuce Maga? I guess I could see it. Interesting. Alright. Take me back to the Paradise City. And then we will look as my FPS goes down by 10. No, it stayed at 60. Oh, I'm feeling this. Nothing can ruin this day. Oh, too sharp a turn. Hello. Welcome back. There is much I would ask you, but first, I have a satchel you received. The original owner needs her costume back, you see. I'll make sure everything is returned safe and sound. Now let us speak. I am glad to know that she has finally freed herself to pursue her heart's desires, and you are to thank for the awakening to Forseer the awakening to force Seer to her self-imposed fetters. The brilliance of her strategies served to blind her feelings, and it pained me to see her suffer so. Your examples may even encourage her to improve her combat abilities, although she will surely come in time. After all, she intends to study under the Guildmaster's direct instruction. Imagine those two obsessive Arcanists and the complexity of tactics they will develop. It may very well be that your action in bringing them together will prove the catalyst that sparks a new era of invention in the art of Arcanima. You too should look to the improvement of your discipline. If you are to keep pace with all that is certain to follow, I offer you a new technique. One, I pray, allows you to be more ready to drive back your foes on the battlefield. Okay. I learned Ruin 2. Austerities and Flames. That one time at level 30. Now you can ruin even more things. Okay. Alright. Let's see. We'll do at least one more of these. We're gonna go for like another 20-ish minutes. Okay. Greetings, Richard. It is well you have come, for we have an intriguing matter to discuss. A request has come to our guild from the Sons of Saint Koinok, an organization of some of the finest minds in Eorzea, and they've asked for you by name. It appears that the research the Sons are currently conducting would benefit from the assistance of an Arcanist, specifically one who has had the tempering experience of defeating Primal Ifrit. Though I must admit to some curiosity as to how these scholars knew the extent of your heroic exploits. I suppose that source of knowledge is of little relevance. If you would answer the request, then you will find your contact, a researcher by the name of Imhitra at Opkalu Falls in the nation of Gridania. Alright. So first, take me here. And okay, so it's all up here. So I will probably have to walk there. So did Ruin automatically change the Ruin 2 on here? Yes. You never know. They might force you to change it out. Oh, well, I just happened to be here, so we might as well do this. Well, if this isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts? The Elder's gone missing, you say? If he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis. You can assure the sylphs that my sharpest eye serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gia Molko at Bent Box Meadow. Deliver the message the Wood Whalers are needed in a search effort. Alright, that's for later. Now for you, I need to go through here. And then, there's no crystal over here, right? Nope. The game said no fast travel allowed. And then I gotta go this way. All right. You are Richard Rad, I assume. Well met, and thank you for coming. My name, as you obviously surmised, is Hitra. I am a member of the Sons of Saint Koinok. Ours is a Charlayan order that seeks the lost knowledge of the Allegan Empire. And in that regard, we have recently made a singular important discovery at our dig site in Mordona. We salvaged from the ruins a set of ancient texts describing the existence of a sect of Allegan mages known as Summoners. These were arcane practitioners said to have the ability to siphon the essence of the primals and manifest the stolen energy as biddable ally known as an EG, or an Eggy. Should we succeed in resurrecting such arts, we might hold in our hands the power to bring the age of conflict to an end. There is, however, as always, one monumental obstacle to realizing this. Echo. I don't know the last time I had a waffle, now that I think about it. It's been a long time. In order to manifest these obedient incarnations of the beastman savage, one must first defeat a primal and capture its essence. Thus, only one who can boast such a daunting achievement under his belt may even begin the path. Do you understand? Yeah, it's me. If you wish to contribute to my research, then come to me in the west of Baragot Strike in southern Thanland. There we shall conduct a ritual of summoning. Okay. I have not been there yet. I have not been there yet. I have been there. Alright, we're going on a nice long walking journey. Alright. So I'm up here. First things first. No, I'm already here. I gotta get out of here. So when we leave, we would like, we're here, Horizon. Yeah, we want to go towards Central. So we want to go bam. Bam. And then we want to go this way. Let's be honest, it's gonna take me 20 minutes just to get to where we start this, but we'll have unlocked some new fast travel along the way. Chocobo? I did not. But I figured I would go by them at some point because I was just following the quest lines. Alright, we're over here. So yeah, we want to go this way. Star Marmot. Don't tell me to move today, watch. Today's my rest day. Alright. Witherkind and Jovial Giant. What names? Okay. Don't forget to grab the crystal. Oh, look at this little guy. They're just chilling. The heck is going on over here? Oh, it's a fate. That makes sense. Hello, everybody. Crystal? There it is. Okay, come back, my chocobo friend. Oh, hello. You scared me. He's so big. He looks so comfortable on top of him, too. They're so fast. Oh. I can't even jump over your head. My chocobo's got no flight power. What are you guys doing over here? Don't mind me. I'm just sneaking through. Damn. This area is dangerous. These guys are like level 45. It seems like... Well, the fates are kind of cool for making the world feel alive. Isn't there a path over here? Maybe not. Yeah, normally you just come along and they're like, kill these things. I'm being hunted by a giant cactus man. Sagoli Desert. The pose is really good too. Dude Angler. They're kind of cute. A little spooky, but... Alright. Get our chocobo set up. And then we come over here and we do this thing. Alright. On the road again. Or at least get down there. They're out here drilling for oil. Alright, I bet you're a high level. Higher level than I would like to see. Oh, you're only level 31. Damn Dune guy. Ah! Oh no! I'm being hunted. They really went crazy with the mounts in this game. Alright, hello. Roll up and immediately explode them. Hold on, let me text Ronnie really quick. Any news so far about greetings to you once more, Richard. I had a feeling this unique opportunity would be nigh impossible for you to ignore. Let us proceed directly to the ritual. According to the records we recovered, the summoners of old would perform these rites in a land in which the naturally dominant element matched the aspect of the avatar they wish to call forth. Only in such a place might one sufficiently shift one's etheric balance in the desired direction. The element of fire, especially strong here in the Segoi Desert. I can think of no land more fitting in which to summon an incarnation of the Lord of the Inferno. We just killed him, and then they're like, bring him back. Before we begin, I must insist you accept this gem. It may appear of little worth, but within its fast-setted depths dwell the memories of long-deceased summoners. What in the Diablo? Now you must focus. Visualize the aether flowing through you, a vibrant current of energy, transforming into living fire. Hold this image in your mind, and raging heat of your life force shall spawn an eggy wreathed in flames. Be aware, however, that this nascent entity will appear before you unbound and hostile. It is your charge, Phoenix, the avatar, and establish yourself as its master. The path of the summoner is naught but fraught with peril. Alright, let's do it. Be a good way to wrap up stream today. Okay. Get him. I like her just hanging out right next to him. He has summoned spirits. Am I supposed to attack these things? Okay, yeah, I gotta shatter these. One more to go. I'm losing my voice. Oh, God. Alright, back to beating up this nerd. But I did not know this. You are correct. All right. Do you see that? I was teleported to another dimension and fought a demon. Most impressive. The Fire Reborn has submitted to your will. You have mastered the austerities of flame, and that's no small feat. Let us return to Opkalu Falls, and we can discuss your achievement. The heck is that? Where was I? Hold on, something's going on. Is that a mech chocobo? Oh, that's so good. Alright. And while we're here, we can look for some of the other crystals that I didn't get. Alright, so. I'm down here. The real question is, how do I get where I think I'm supposed to be? Or, actually, this is not the same place, so I'm not... I'm dumb. This is what the weather's like here today, though, which is kind of sick. All right, tell me about how I trapped this guy's soul in the crystal. This is a truly momentous occasion. You have rescued the lost art of summoning from the grasping mire of forgotten history, but you must know more of the avatar you have bound in the ancient tongue of the Allegan Empire. It would be known as Ifrit Egi, where Egi translates to the pure or essence of. In short, you have tamed a willful manifestation of his raging fire. As you might expect from an entity born of the Lord of Inferno, this avatar and its capacity for destruction should serve you well in your battles to come. With such an ally at your command, it is not too soon to take upon yourself the title of Summoner. You have proven yourself more than worthy of the soul crystal you now possess. Yet, be that as it may, the road before you is long and arduous. If you would triumph in this age of conflict, you must needs master more than just the Egi of Fire. I suggest you next fix your gaze upon claiming the Servant of Unyielding Stone. The will of this Titan necessitates you joining an expedition to defeat the primal known as Titan. This beloved divinity of kobolds poses the greatest threat to Limsa Lominsa, and it is there that you shall find allies in your cause. The risks are great, but so too are the rewards. Topple the Lord of Crags, and we may progress to the next stage of our historic research. Fair fortune. All right. The Moogle for Fantasia. This guy? The Wandering Moogle? Action learned. Summon that guy. Thanks. I mean, I'm having a good time. And it would take me a billion more years to get here if you didn't tell me to just mainline these quests. When changing jobs, gear sets will allow you to register and save equipment. Okay, and I don't have to reset everything. In the character window. Level 35. So I need soul crystals. Okay. So, this guy. What's this? You're able to see me? That's amazing. We should thus meet can surely be no coincidence, and so, to mark this fateful occasion, I shall make you a gift of magical potion, Fantasia. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Now, before I end the stream today, okay, so things I want to do next time. One, how do I unlock the glamour stuff? And then two, I'm just gonna Google Final Fantasy XIV FF7 gear. Does it exist? Okay, so there are things I can get. So we've got more, what's it called, quest to do. So next time, of Cloud's gear from the subscription loyalty reward. Okay. Yeah, it says Edge's outfit, Edward's outfit, Rydia's outfit. Those are Endwalker. Let's see. Final Fantasy XIV Cloud gear. It's a veteran reward. You earn it by staying and purchasing 60 days of game time. Oh, so I would have to, the 30 days that I'm in don't count. Isn't there a quest to unlock glamours? Or do I just have it? Or do I just go somewhere to do it? I don't have clothes I really want to glamour yet, but... Swargeme. Okay, so I don't have an outfit I want to glamour yet, but I don't have to unlock it. I was thinking I had to do something first, so I was like, when I actually do have stuff I want to show off, then I could do it. But that's not the case. Okay, so I just want to see if I can find a picture of ye old cloud gear. Oh, it's the Advent Children cloud gear. Okay. So that's 60 days subscription. Well, we'll get there eventually. Alright, so. What I'm gonna do is go back to Limsa Mensa, get over here. And that'll be a good wrapping up place. Gotta get some cleaning done before Ronnie gets home. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while. I mean, I should just get a subscription eventually, but we'll wait until life is a little more stable. I should teleport there. Yeah, take me to the Arcanist Guild. We'll start here. So we have a job. I'll have to learn about that next time. So forgotten but not gone is what? It's not even the one I'm standing in front of. And it doesn't even tell me. Okay. We are gonna call it there, I think. But what's today? Wednesday? Maybe Friday? I'm not sure. Definitely next Wednesday we'll be doing some more Final Fantasy. And yeah, I mean, if you're hanging out and lurking on YouTube or in the Twitch chat, we will be uploading on our YouTube channel some spooky stuff, and there's a long Hades playthrough going on, which we've been playing a lot of, so come hang out over there. And thanks for hanging out, Cheese Whiz. And we'll be back. Enjoy your Halloween and all that. No, Friday I won't be live because we're taking our friend's kid trick-or-treating. I lied. I just realized that. But Wednesday. All right. Bye.